Hi guys, in this video I am going to show you that how you can create a Shopify store using free theme. So I have divided this complete video into few steps. First step is to create the Shopify store, and for that you have to visit shopify.com, and in that on the right top corner you will be getting a button start free trial. So you have to click on that. You will be getting a form in which you have to add your email ID. Then after you have to create a password for your store, and this must be strong password, and then after you have to add your store name. So for this video I am going to create a store name which is B Blenders, that means best blenders. So once you have added the store name and everything, then you should click on create your store button, and this will take some time to set up everything for you, and then after you will be redirected to your Shopify store dashboard. On the way you will be getting some forms to fill up. So let's see. So you have to wait for a while until this is loading everything for you. So you will see that now we will be having a form, but you have to skip this form for now. And once you are clicking on skip, then you have this form. This is actually the personal detail, your personal detail. So you have to fill all the details, and you can also add here the phone number and website if you have. So I have my website keywords.com, keiwords.com. So I am going to add here. Once you have added that, then after you should click on enter my store. Sorry, I forgot to add the state name. I have to add that one. Select the state, and then after I need to click on enter my store. So once this data would be inserted into the database, then you will be redirected to the Shopify dashboard. So we finished the first step of creating a Shopify store. Now we have to see that how our store looks like. So let's click on preview. Sorry, we are not able to see the preview from here. Let's copy the URL and paste it on the new tab. Let's open on the new tab. So now this is the store. So this is looking great. So the default sections are already added, but we will be doing the customizations now onwards. So we have already installed the debut theme actually. So this is the default theme of the Shopify. So you can see that this is the product catalog and everything. But for now, we are actually going to do the customization for our home page. So let's click on online store. And then you would be seeing a screen, and you should click on customize. Once you are clicking on the customize, then you will have few options on the left sidebar. So you can see over here we have header, we have a lot of other sections, but for now we are going to remove few sections which are not good for us. So I have removed these sections. Let's keep this section as it is, and let me remove this section as well. So I need to click on this I button, and let me scroll it a bit down, and we have this image with text overlay. I am also interested to keep this. Let's see. I'm going to drag this on the top. So yeah, but still this is not looking great. Instead of this, I will be adding the slideshow. So let me remove this section as well, and let me create a slideshow. But before that, I have to remove these testimonials as well. Then after we have the gallery. So I have removed everything. Now home page is neat and clean. Let me add the section of slideshow. So you should scroll it down, and down below you will be getting slideshow. You should click on select, and here we have the slideshow. So I am interested to drag this slideshow section on the top. So let me go to back, and let me drag this specific section on top. So I have dragged this, and on the top this is looking good. So let's click on this slideshow section, and let's upload some images. So I have already added some images here in this folder. Let me select one image from here. So this image would be uploaded first, and then after you can select that image and click on select button, and we have some text on the image, and I'm not interested to keep that text. This is heading and subheading, so let me remove all this stuff. So now the image is looking great. Let me upload another image for this next slide. So let me upload one more slider image, I mean banner. So once that is uploaded successfully, then after we will again click on select button. And now you can see that we have the heading as well and subheading. Let me remove all this stuff. Then after we have to scroll it down and we will have another section. We need to upload one more image over here. So let me click on this section and we have to select an image. Let's upload that image from my local. And once that is uploaded successfully, then we can click on select. So you can see that now our home page looks great. All right, because everything is beautiful, because we have good images, and the featured products, we don't have the products right now, so that's why these are empty. Let's click on save and let's refresh the home page and let's see how it will be looking. Let's click on home link, and now you will see that the banners would be loaded onto the home page. And we have these sliders, and down below we have another section. We have featured products and footer. So let's do one more thing, which is like creating some policy pages, and for that we have to click on settings. So this is the second step, that how we can create the policies. So you should click on settings and then click on legal. And over here you will be getting some templates by Shopify. So here you can see that we have refund policy, and down below we have the button that create from template. So that means we will be getting ready-made text that would be filled automatically. Then we have privacy policy, and again we will be having a default text by clicking on create from template. Then we have terms of service. Again we have that template already, so let's click on create from template. So everything is filled inside of this, and we have the Shopify policy, and we don't have the demo for now. So I have already uploaded the Shopify shipping policy text onto my website, and you will be getting the link below in the description. So you just click on that and you will have to open it onto the new tab of your browser, and you will be getting that the whole contents. Let's copy this. You should select and then copy the whole text and then paste it inside of this box. All right, so let me keep this little bolder. So let's try some heading. Oh, sorry, this is not working fine. Let me keep it bolder. So shipping policy, then we have shipping time, then we have shipping confirmation, and then we have questions. We need to make it bolder, and finally we have notes. So once everything is filled, then after we have to scroll a bit up, and one most important thing, which is like email address. So you can see that this is the default email address through which we registered our store. So you can modify this email address because your customers would be connecting you through this email address. So make sure that this email must be your contact email. All right, so then after we have to click on save. So finally we end up creating the policy pages for our Shopify store. All right, then after we have to create some more pages, and for that we need to click on online store again, and then after we have to click on pages. So once we clicked on pages, then we will have this specific screen. Here we have the button add page. So first of all, let's create the about us page. So you need to add the title here, then after you have to add the text, but for now we will be adding some dummy text. And let's visit my personal website. This is ramzanmalik.in, and on this website I am going to add some about text from here. So here we have some text. Let me copy this one and let me paste it onto this input box, and I'm also interested to add my personal image. So click on this insert image, then we have to upload file, and I have this personal image, and this you need to upload and then click on insert. So this would be uploaded, and now you should select this image by clicking over it and then click on insert image. So this image has been inserted, and now let's increase the size of this image and let's keep it little bit center align. So now this is looking good, and finally we have to check that how it would look in the Google search. So here is the title, here is the description. So then after we have to click on this specific radio button to make it visible, then click on save. So this was the about page. Now let's create another page which is for the contact us page. Click on create another page. Then we have to add the title which is contact. So then after you should click on this template suffix page.contact and let's click on save. So this will help us to create a form automatically. And finally we have another page which is just click on create another page, and we have track order for tracking the orders of the products which the customers would be purchasing. So for that I have already copied the code onto my server. So the link you will be getting below in the description. So same link on which the shipping address would be there, shipping details would be there. On the same link, once you will be clicking over that, you will be getting this type of code. You should copy that and then after you should paste it, but before that you should click on show HTML. Then after you should paste it inside of this box, and finally you have to click on this visible radio button if not selected, and you can see that this is the preview of our tracking order page. Then you should click on save. So now we are done with creating some most important pages. We have to move ahead and add some navigation on the header and footer. So we have main menu first of all. So you can see that, let's see on the home page that how the navigation is looking like right now. So you can see that on the home page we have on the top header we have home and catalog, and on the bottom we have search link, but we can add more links. So let's click on add menu item. Let's name it, for example, we have contact, and then after we have to click on pages, and here inside the pages, all the pages which we have created. So we have contact page, click on add, then we have add menu item once again, then we have another which is track order, and let's click on pages and select the track order page, and then we need to click on add. So we have added the most important pages over here. Let's click on save. Now you should look for the footer pages. So let's click on footer menu. So we are interested to remove this search link from the footer, and let's add some new links for the footer menu. So here we have the privacy first of all. So let's click on policies, and here inside of it we will have the privacy policy. Click on add. Then we have add menu item. Once again you have to add terms. We have terms and conditions, but you should click on policies, and inside of it you will be getting that terms of services. Then click on add. Now we have add menu item. Once again we have refund policy, so you should add the label. Then we have to select the privacy policies, and inside of policies we have refund policy. Then we have to click on add. Finally we have another link which is shipping policy, so we have to add the link here, label. Then you should click on policies. Inside of policies we have shipping policy. Then we have to click on add. So finally, we end up with adding all the links of our policy pages in the footer section. Let's click on save and let's see on the home page that how these menu items looks like. Let's refresh this page on, and then after you will see that on the header we have home, catalog, contact and track order, and on the footer we have privacy, terms, refund and shipping. Let's see one after the other. If we are clicking on catalog, since we have not added any product, so this is empty for now. And if we are clicking on contact page, then you will find out that this is the form through which the customer would be connecting with us. So we have all the fields here: name, email, phone number, message. Then we have track order. So here we have the input box where we can add the tracking number, and once we will be clicking on track, then it would give us the details. So I have the dummy tracking order. This is actually the old number. Let's click on track. So this will be giving us the detail of the product, that how this product has been delivered. So actually this is already delivered, so this will be giving the old details. So you can see that this product has been delivered in 7 days, and this was actually the tracking number and from United Kingdom. And down below you will be getting all the details that on which specific date and time where it reached. I mean, there is the different locations for different date and time. All right, so from here we are getting actually the important information for our product. So then we have the privacy page that we have created just now. So on this page you will be getting that all the important information of this privacy policy would be mentioned over here. Then we have terms of services. So we have also a lot of information for the terms of services. So you can cross check, and if you are interested you can improve these. Then we have refund policy, and here we have the email address. So make sure that this email address must be correct and should be your personal email address, so that your customer could be connected with this one. Then we have shipping address, I mean shipping policy, and here we have a lot of information related to shipping policy. And we have the time that within 10 to 20 days you will get your product. And one more thing here is like your email address actually. So I have added here the dummy email, but you have to remove this and modify with your actual email address. So here we have mail@gmail.com, mail@gmail.com. So you should add your email address through which your customers would be connecting with you. Actually I am getting the scroll bar, and let me improve this design. So on the pages, sorry, that is not on the pages. Actually I need to go to the settings. On the settings I need to scroll it down and click on settings, and here we have the legal, and inside of legal I will have a lot of information related to policies. I need to scroll it down, and down below I have actually a lot of longer lines. So I need to break the line so that I should not get this type of horizontal scroll bar. So let me break this line, and I have few more things to improve. So here we have, so I need to improve the things. Otherwise if you are not fixing this properly, then you should write down by seeing all the things which I have added over there. So let's save, and let me see how it is looking right now. Let me refresh the page. So now you will see that this would look little better. So now it is looking better. So you can improve the design according to your need, and for now you should if you are writing in your own way, then it would look great. Actually this is copied content, and that's why the font family is little different. So finally we end up with this policy pages for the shipping policy actually. So let's save the changes. I already saved, so leave it as it is for now. So all the things I have added for the policies, and let's move ahead for the next thing. So let's click on blog posts. So I'm going to create some blogs. So once you are clicking on blog posts, you will be getting this specific screen, and on the right side, or maybe, yeah, sorry, this is create blog post. You should click on this button and you have to add the title, my first blog, and then you have to add some content. So actually I don't have the content and I need to copy and paste from Lorem Ipsum website. So let's see Lorem Ipsum. And from here, I am going to copy some content from Lorem Ipsum. So let me copy this content from here and I will be pasting onto my blog page so that my blog looks beautiful. But you should write the blog in your own words. I'm just giving you the demo that how the blog would be looking into this. And inside of this actually text, I'm going to insert an image, but content is little less, so let me add some more content. So let me copy these lines and let me paste it over here. So now I have enough content which would actually give me the beautiful look and feel. So now you need to insert the image. So let's insert this image. So you can modify according to your requirement. So this image has been loaded now, and let me make it center aligned. Now you can see that this looks good. Let me add the featured image. So again, I need to add the same image. So this image would be showing on the, yeah, here on Google search, you will be getting this type of title, this type of description, and here you can add the tags like blenders, best blenders, and then after we have to add here the blog type, which is news. Then we have the author name, so you can modify the author name here. Then after you need to select visible. So in this way this blog post would be in public. Let's click on save. So this first blog post has been created successfully. So let's see its preview. So you can see that the preview is looking good. We have the text, we have the image, and down below we have the text, and now we end up with creating our first blog. We have the author name, we have the date. So let's create the second blog post. So let's click on create another blog post. So this is my second blog actually. So you should add the title, and then after you should add the description. So I already copied the content. Let's paste it over here, and let me add few more lines of text here. So let me, yeah, leave it as it is, and I have just copied the content, and let me paste it the same thing once again so that the page looks little full. So let me add the image. So let's insert that. Click on insert image, and then we have to upload the file. We have this image. This is looking good. So you can choose the image according to your blog post. I am just randomly giving you the overview that how you will be creating your Shopify store. So this is actually the demo, that's why. So let's select this image and click on insert image. Now this would be inserted in between the text. Let's keep it center aligned, and then after you can see that we have to add the featured image. This featured image would be showing you would be shown on the listing page, all right, of the blogs. Then we have to add, you can see that this way the title and description would be showing on the Google search engine, Google search results actually, right? Then we have to add some tags for SEO purpose, best blenders. Then after we have the blog posts, and now we have to select the type of the blog, which is news type, then we have the author name, and finally we have to click on visible. All right, then after we have to click on save. So finally we end up creating 2 blog posts, and now we have to see the preview of this second blog post. So you can see that this is looking great. This is the title and this is the description below, and then after we have to add into the navigation. So let's click on navigation, and in the main menu we are interested to show this blogs link. So let's click on the name, which is blogs, and let's select the navigation link, which is blogs news, and then let's click on add. So we are interested to keep this blog above the contact. Yeah, you can see that the blog post is showing on the right side, and here you can see that this is the listing page of the blogs. We have all the stuff here, my first post, my second post. So you can see that this is the listing page. If you will click any of them, then you will be click on read more, you will be redirected to the detail page of this blog. And if you are clicking on back to news, again you will be redirected to the listing page. Let's click on this my first blog, then again you will be redirected to the detailed page. So here you have all the stuff which we did for the blog post. All right, so this is looking great. Now we have to move ahead with the next thing, and that is products. So we need to create some collections. Just click on products, then we have to click on collections, and collection means group. We are going to group the number of products. Currently we have only single collection, which is home page. This is the default collection. Let's create another collection. So let's give the title to this collection, which is blenders. Then after you can check this online store. That means this would remain visible. All right, this would become public. Then after you should click on manual. Make sure that this should be manual. Then after we have to save these changes. So I have saved these changes, and now we have to we can also add the collection image. So I am just randomly adding these images, but you can use the images according to the collection category. So let's save this, and let's create another collection. So here we have the filter through which you can filter the find out the collection name, but for now we don't have required. So for example, we have portable blenders, so we don't have this type of collection. Let's create that one. So then after we have to keep it checked online store, and then after let's add the featured image, collection image actually, and select the manual, and now you should click on save. So we have created 2 collections up till now. Let's create another collection. Again we need to add the title. So for example, we are adding here trending blenders. We can also add here the bottles. So let's add the bottles, then add the collection image. So randomly I am choosing the image, but you can choose according to the collection category. So let me select any of the image from here. So I have selected the image, and make sure that you have already checked this checkbox for keeping it public, and then we have to select this manual, and finally we have to save. So for now we have created 3 collections actually, and these are enough. Now let's move ahead with the next step, which is adding some products, and for that we have to install the Uberlo application. Let's click on visit the store, Shopify App Store. So you have to install that Uberlo, and for that you should select an account on the Uberlo. Actually this is a Shopify account through which we are going to connect with the Uberlo. So you should search here on this store Uberlo, and here you have the Uberlo dropshipping app. You should click on this one, and this is actually free plan available. You should click on add app, and this would automatically be added to your Shopify store. So now you can see that we have this Uberlo app, but we need to install this app. You should scroll it down, and here we have the button install app. You should click on that. This will redirect us to create an account on the Uberlo, or maybe log in with the Uberlo. Let's try logging in, because I had one account with the Uberlo. So let's try if that is working. Otherwise you can click on create new Uberlo account. So let me try with logging in with Uberlo account. So I clicked on that, and let's add the email address, and then after I have the password. So sorry, let me modify. Yeah, sorry, we are getting the credentials error, so that means this is not correct. So let's create the new account for this Uberlo. So create new Uberlo account. So you have to enter the new email ID, which is not already registered, and then after you should add the password. So let me change the email ID actually. And then after, let me add the password, and this password should be strong. And then finally you need to click on create free account. So in this way you have to fill some details here. Have you ever started a business? How much experience do you have? What motivates you to join Uberlo today? Which of these best describes what your new business will be offering? So of course dropshipping. So let's click on enter Uberlo. So once we click this one, then we will be redirected to the Uberlo dashboard. So here we are going to import some products, and let's click on products. So all the products would be listed over here, and let's click on find products. So this Uberlo apps helps us to select a specific product and to import onto our Shopify store. So let's search a specific product, which is blenders. So let's after pressing the enter key, you will be getting all the products list from AliExpress. So let me add to import list. So I have selected these three. So we have these parameters, which are review, orders count, and there are other parameters through which we can identify the product's quality. So let's select few of the products. So you should also select according to your requirement. I am selecting randomly because I have to show you the demo over here. So I am going to select here the random products from the Uberlo. So you can also filter it out by order count, lowest price, best match and everything. So for now we have the order count on the basis of order count, but if you are selecting this drop down, you will be getting other categories as well. And here we have the best match filter. So using the best match filter, we will be getting a lot of blenders as well. So let's import list all those which are looking beautiful for now. So I have selected all those which are looking good, but you can modify according to your requirement. I mean, you can first of all filter out that which looks better. So let me change the keywords portable blenders. I'm also interested to sell the portable blenders on my store. So here you will be getting the list of all those blenders which are portable blenders. So let me import few of them. So we have the list of all those portable blenders which you can also import from here. So I think that these are really easy to import, and once you are selecting, you should go through its review, order count, import count. So all these things will be helping you to know about a specific product, that how it will be. I mean, will it help you to sell onto your store? Let's try bottles. So I'm also interested to sell the bottles onto my store. So I searched bottles, and here you can see that I have a lot of bottles here, and you should scroll it down, and here you can see that we have a lot of bottles. So you should select the bottles according to your requirement. Here you can see that we have good bottles, but you know that using this bottles keyword we are not getting the good results. So let's change the keyword to sports bottles. So if you are selecting the sport bottles, then maybe we will be getting the good results. So you can see that we are getting little better results. So you should select the bottles from here as well. You can see that we have beautiful colors, beautiful size, and a lot of good quality bottles as well. So you should select all those which are looking good, but again I am telling you that you should not check the look and feel, you should also think about the order count and everything. So now let's move ahead with import list. So all those imported products would be listed here, and now we have to filter few information like title. We need to reduce the title length because this is too large and this would not look beautiful. So let me delete some portion of this title which is not good looking good. So let me delete from here. So I have deleted this title, and then after you should choose the collection. So I am interested to keep it in bottles, and you can also choose the type of this product. So this is bottles. Actually you can also add the tags for SEO purpose. So here you need to add the type, actually that is not added earlier. So you should click on bottles, and now you should click on description. So description means all the details related to this specific product would be shown here. So you should wait for a while until this is loading. So this is taking a bit of time. So all the features of this specific products are listed here. Then we have variants. Variants means what are the varieties of this product. I mean color, size, capacity and everything. Total number of 54 variants are over here. And let's change the price of all these products. So for example, I am adding here the price of 2000 rupees. Let me click on apply, and you will see that all the green colors are showing. That means we will be getting the profit after selling this product. And let me change the currency of this store to US dollar. Let me click on preferences. So maybe on the preferences the currency may be listed here, but down below I am not able to see the currency. So let me click on settings. On the settings we have the general tab. Let's click on that and let me scroll it down, and down below I will be getting that currency option. Here we have Indian rupees. Let me select the US dollars. You can also change to euro or any other currency you want, but for now I am selecting here the US dollars. Let me click on save and let me refresh the page on Uberlo. You need not worry about the currency over here because our store currency is little different, so keep it as it is. And for now let's move ahead with the variants. Click on variants and the currency is still there, so no problem at all. Let's check the images. Images means all the variants images would be listed here, so you can also unselect the images, but you should scroll and cross check these prices. If you are seeing that there is red color, that means you are having the loss of the products. All right, so keep it increased so that the red color converted to green color. Green color means you will be getting the profit, and red color means you will be getting this much loss. All right, you should modify all the values by increasing the product price, so that after selling the products you will be getting the profit out of the product. All right, so yeah, finally we end up with modifying all the prices of this specific product. And you can see that we have the color like green, white, we have capacity, we have ships from, we have SKU, and then we have few images. So you can unselect these images also, but for now let's keep it as it is and click on import to store. So finally this specific product has been imported to our store. So we have done some customization, and then after that would be reflected onto our collection page. So let me refresh the dashboard of my Shopify store. Let me click on products, and then after under the products I will have the collections. Inside of the collection I have bottles. So let me click on these bottles, and down below you will be getting that product is over here in the store. So that means we have imported successfully the one product. In the same way we are going to import another product. So this is actually again the bottle. So let's choose a collection. So I am going to add two collection here, bottles and homepage. So that means this product would be showing in two collections. All right, then we have the description, we have the variants. So here we have the limitation of only we can import 100 variants, but here we have 144 variants. So we can unselect this checkbox and all the variants would be unselected. So we can select number of variants from here. We are interested to keep it 3 variants. So let's increase the prices of each of them. So here you can see that I have added 1700, and if yeah, you can also modify in the second variant, in the third variant. So finally we are done with the variant part, and here you can see that we have the images according to the variant. So we need to cross check that which bottles we are selling, and accordingly we have to select those images. Otherwise we should not we can unselect those images. All right, so you can see that we have a lot of images. Let me cross check once again by clicking on variants. You can see that we have green color, purple color and white color bottles, and in the same way we have to unselect all the other images except those 3 bottles which we have selected from the variants. So you can see that on the top we have green, purple and white. So let me unselect all the other images. I have unselect all those images, and now let me click on import to store. So this product has been imported to my store. So again, in the same way, I have other products as well. So I have to do the changes accordingly and do some modifications, and then I need to import to the store. So all the things we have to do in the same way. So let me quickly import all these products to my store. So here we have an important thing, like we can increase the amount value by selecting all. I mean, I can mention the amount here and then click on apply, and all those values would be increased. All right, at once. No need to do one after the other. So we have one more thing, which is compared at price. So that means if we are adding the price here that is greater than that of the actual price, so in that way the negative amount would be showing onto our product, and that would be considered as the discount, that is sale. For example, we have added here 1400 and our product price is 1200, so that means 200 is discount, and that would be showing onto the product. So let me quickly add here the discount value, I mean the compared to price value. That would be showing onto the product. So let me quickly add here the discount value, I mean the compared to price value. So now you have to select the image and then click on import. We have other products as well, so in the same way we will be doing the stuff, and accordingly all the products would be imported into our store. Have to check the collections. So here you can see that if you are going to the home page, you will see that the products would not be showing on the featured collections. So why? Because we have not selected any specific collection. So let's customize the home page once again. So let me click on customize, and here on the home page I will have to select a specific collection. So down below you have this featured collection section. So here you need to select a specific collection. Here we have the home page collection. I'm going to select this one, and you can see that on the right hand side I have all these products loaded automatically. So currently you can see that on each row you will be getting 4 products. If you are interested, you can keep it 5, and here you can see that now these are 5. If you are interested to keep it 3 in the single row, you can also make it like that. Yeah, so this is looking good. All right, and we have 2 rows. So if you are interested, you can increase number of rows. So currently we have 3 rows now, and we have also, let's save it, and we have also the featured collection label. If you are interested to modify this one, we can also do like that. So for example, we have featured collection, we are interested to add here best blenders. So now let's save this, and you can see that the home page is looking beautiful now. Let's see by refreshing this one. So you can see that on the top we have the sliders, and if you are scrolling it down, you can see that we have these sliders. We have the another section, we have the best blenders section. So in that we have multiple products. You can see that here we have sale. So I already told you that if you are adding compared at price, so by which the difference would be considered as the sale. Let's click on one of the product, and you can see that here we have the title, we have the image of the product, and if you will scroll it down, you will see all the variants, I mean the colors of different bottles here. And on the right hand side we have the description, and this is looking too beautiful. So you can explore all this stuff one after the other. Here we have the add to cart button. If you are clicking on that, we are getting this pop-up. Click on view cart, you will be redirected to the cart page here. So you can see that we have this cart page, and here we have a lot of information. We have the checkout. Once you are clicking, actually I have not integrated the payment gateway, that's why it is showing like this. So we have this home page. So let's move ahead with doing a few more things. So let's do something new on to this one. So currently you can see that we don't have the favicon icon on the tab. So let's create that one. So we need to go to canva.com. This is the free website. I already created a lot of designs onto this one. For example, banner, Facebook cover page, logo, favicon icon. For now, I am interested to create a favicon icon for my store. So let's click on all your designs. So this means that I have created already few designs. So those would be showing on to this page. So you can see that I have a lot of designs already. But for now, I am interested to create a favicon icon for my store only. So let's scroll it up on the top, and I have already created few things. So let me click on this one, and we have already few designs, and let me create the favicon icon from one of them. So let me scroll a bit down, and here we have this W. So let me change it to capital B. Since our store name is Best Blenders, so B would be suitable. So let me keep it little center, and I have also modified the font family. Let me keep it center aligned, and then after let me change its background color. And this color is looking good. And let me download this favicon icon now. So since I am interested to download the single one, so I need to select the single icon from here. So here you can see that there would be the capital B, page 13, done, and click on download. So this would be downloaded, and we will be uploading onto our Shopify store. All right. So this is really a beautiful thing. Then we have to go back, and on the top we have the header. You should click over it, and you can also upload your own logo if you have, but for now I'm not interested to upload the logo. Here we have another new feature, which is show announcement. So for example, you are interested to give free shipping, so you can also write here some text which could attract your customers to buy your products. Free shipping for US customers. All right, so let's change the color of this specific announcement bar to red. So this is looking cute, and let me save these changes first of all, and then I will be one more thing is that this is the checkbox home page. That means if you are unchecking this, that means this bar would be showing on every page, but for now this would show only on home page. Let's click on theme settings and click on favicon. Here we have favicon, and click on select image and click on upload. And here we have in the downloads, we have the favicon icon which we have just created. Once that is uploaded successfully, then you need to click on select, and then you need to save changes. And let's refresh the home page on the next tab, and on the top it should be displayed. So on the top you can see that we have the capital B, that is the favicon icon. So we have uploaded successfully the favicon icon now, and the store is looking so beautiful. So I think that the home page has greater look and feel. And if you will be exploring other pages as well, so those would also have the great thing. So let me close all those things. So actually, if you are interested to create the logo, you can also create from here as well. But for now, I am not interested to create the logo. So let me close these tabs for now. And let's explore other things. So you can see that we have this logo, Best Blenders. This is text actually, but this is looking good. We have the catalog. So in the catalog, you will be getting all the products which you have imported from the Uberlo. So you can see that this is looking beautiful. We have the next page. So whichever product would be more, so those would be displayed on the next page. Let's click on previous page. So these are reflecting onto this products page. All right. Let's exit this dash to the dashboard. Let me click on navigation. So I'm interested to add these to the navigation bar. I'm in the collection name. So for example, I am adding here the bottles, and let me select the collection. You should click on collections, and here we have the bottles. Once you are selecting that one, then click on add. So this specific collection would be added to the home page. So let's see on the home page, but we need to drag this one onto the upward. I mean below the catalog, the bottles should be shown. Let me click on save, and let me refresh the page, home page. So if you will be refreshing the page, then you will see that on the top menu you will have the bottles here. So if you are clicking on that, that means this collection would be opened, and here we have the banner, we have the products, and everything is looking great actually. So this is really an important aspect. So here we have the filters, according to the size, according to the you can also change the orders in which these are showing in the list. So there is a lot of stuff over here that you can modify. If you will go to the catalog, so all the changes are reflecting here. If you go to the home page, then this home page is looking so beautiful, so beautiful. So everything is up to date, and we have modified everything, and now all the products are reflecting here. If you will be going to the catalog again, and we have this page also, which is absolutely beautiful. Then we have bottles. This is also in another collection which we have just added, and then we have track order. So we have to fill the tracking number and then click on track. Then we have blogs. So all the list of blogs would be shown over here. So you can explore each of the blog, and the details page would be showing over here. So this is really a great thing to see here. All right. So you can see that if you are clicking on read more, so that means you will be getting the details page of this store. You have the contact us, we have name, email, phone number, message, reCAPTCHA actually. So this is for security reasons. We need to enable this one. So let me click on preferences, and if you will scroll this page, and down below you will be getting this CAPTCHA. So make sure that this must be enabled, because this is helping you to restrict those attacks which can damage your store. All right, so keep this checked, and now this is checked already. So keep it in this way, and then we have few more things which are pending, and once we are completing that those things, then after we will be, yeah, let's move ahead with the cart page. We have to modify few things over here. So you can see that we have taxes and shipping calculated at checkout. So some people already told me that we are interested to remove this text. So how we can remove? You should copy this and you should go to the dashboard, click on online store, then after you should click on actions, you should go down and click on edit pay, edit languages, and here you will have the input box where you can search, and let's click on. Once you are pasting this, then automatically this will be loading. So we have multiple results, so let's try the first one. So on the first input box we have the same text which is showing over there. So let's remove this one and let's try that this is helping us to remove that text from our cart page or not. So let's save this one and let me refresh this once again. So I refresh this and now you can see that the text is still over there, but we have the link here, so that means it would be the second one. So let's keep it as it is and let me remove the second one. Yeah, so hopefully this would be the actual one. Let's save this changes and let me refresh the page, and now you will see that the text has been removed from here. Let me change one more thing. Your cart, instead of your cart, I am interested to add here your bag. So let me copy this text and paste it over here, and let me search this specific text if I am getting this one. So let me scroll it a bit down. You will see that here we have your cart. So I am interested to replace cart with the bag. So let me save these changes and now let's refresh the cart page. You can see that your bag is now here. All right. So now we are end up with all the changes which were important for us. So I think that our store is looking beautiful, and now we don't have other things to modify. If you are still thinking that you have to modify any other thing or you are facing any problem, then you can connect me. I will be helping you out with, and I will be giving the gift. I will be gifting this store to any of my subscribers. So please comment me in the comment section. So I will be sending you the ownership. So definitely this store would be yours. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will be uploading one more video tomorrow, and in the same way I will be uploading a lot of videos using the free themes. So this was debut theme, and tomorrow I will be making the video with another theme. So keep watching these videos. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and like this. So thank you so much. See you in the next video.